adventure upstairs at Sony continues. God of War 3, one of the biggest games of the show, if not the holiday season. Todd Pappy, lead designer. Why is Kratos so mad?
Well, this kind of continues where God of War 2 left off. So he's basically going after his father, which is Zeus, and he wants to exact his revenge on him.
So apart from high-definition bloodshed, what's new this time?
Titans is probably our biggest thing. So think of 500-meter, tall creatures or Sears Tower kind of thing. And you're a little speck. You're running on them. They're moving. They can lift their arm. You can go into climb animation. It's basically a living, breathing character.
So Greek mythology-themed action-adventure, all about visceral combat, great storytelling. How are you guys raising the bar?
I don't know if we can raise the bar any higher. Well, basically, we're just trying to. We know our formula. We know it works. We're trying to expand on it and also tweak the areas that we felt were broken, and then just keep on doing the visceral combat like you were talking about. Do the puzzles, do the storytelling. Keep the player engaged and have variety around every corner.
What about those time button pressing sequences? They back?
They are back. Our CS moves, basically. We're kind of messing with something right now, so we're kind of moving them to the peripheral, or to the side, so that you can still see the action, rather than them being over the action. So hopefully the player will be able to enjoy it a little bit more, and it'll be a little bit more innate for the player to be able to push the buttons.
Some types of new monsters, new scenes, things that we'll encounter. Is it all Cyclopses and Harpies? I don't even know what the plural of that is, but hey.
Yeah, we've got new enemies. We introduced one of our new enemies, which is the Chimera, which is snake, goat, and lion, and it's kind of one of our mini bosses. But we will bring back our traditional harpies, but we've got our new twist on them, which are riding creatures, and same with Cyclops, where you can actually use him as kind of like a tank, and our harpies are a little bit more like our helicopter.
What kind of cool set pieces will you have this time?
Well, besides this, obviously our moving titans, and basically think of like the Mount of Olympus, so you're actually climbing up the mountain, that kind of stuff. So I don't want to give away too much stuff, but kind of take what you see in the demo and kind of expand that, and we'll take you on the adventure still. So
why is God of War 3 still the gold standard for action adventures?
I think it's the variety. Basically mixing and matching the puzzles, the combat, and navigation together. Everything feels different. Around every corner, it's always something new.
Why is the PlayStation 3 the only platform powerful enough to handle this game?
Because of the Titans. We basically took the Titans, we figured out what we wanted to do, and built our engine around it. So when you think of these big, huge moving creatures with skin collision and all this other bells and whistles to make them look good, it takes the power of PS3 to do that. We kind of faked it out on PS2, where we had set pieces, but you weren't really interacting with them. But now you're actually on them, interacting with them.
All right, quiz time. If I'm a fan of the God of War series, why do I want to keep coming back? And if I'm a newcomer, why is God of War 3 the one that's really going to grab me by the throat and, well, wrench my head off?
Well, if you're a fan of the series, you probably want to know how the series ends. So this is the final chapter of the trilogy. No more cliffhangers, none of that stuff. So it'll answer all your questions. If you're a newcomer to the series, well, you obviously missed out on two of the best games. So pick those up too. But the third one will basically kind of help bridge the story, and it will suck the new players in, and also, basically tell them what they need to know about 1 and 2. With the new story. And
when should we check for God of War 3's legendary fun?
March 2010.
March 2010. Look for it, PlayStation 3, God of War 3, possibly the game of E3, and definitely one I'm going to go play now. Bye-bye.